Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Feeling like you're constantly running a race against the clock, juggling school, homework, friends, and maybe even a part-time job? Does it sometimes feel like there just aren't enough hours in the day? If you're nodding along, you've come to the right place. Today, we're diving deep into a skill that will literally change your life: time management. And I'm not talking about boring, old-school advice. We're going to break down 5 powerful practical tips that will help you go from feeling overwhelmed to feeling in control. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to master your minutes, reduce stress, and actually create more time for the things you love. So grab a notebook, get comfortable, and let's get started on unlocking your most productive and balanced self. Let's kick things off with our very first tip, and it's a mindset shift. The clock doesn't wait. Think about those mornings when your alarm blares, you hit snooze one too many times, and suddenly you're in a full-blown panic. You're rushing through breakfast, frantically searching for your keys, and that awful feeling hits you. You forgot your homework on the kitchen table. We've all been there. It feels like time is working against you, speeding up when you need it to slow down. But here's the secret: time is neutral. It doesn't slow down when we're overwhelmed, and it doesn't speed up when we're late. The first and most crucial step to managing it is realizing that you are the one in control. Every single minute of your day is an opportunity to make a choice. You can choose to react to your day, letting chaos dictate your actions, or you can choose to be proactive. Imagine starting your day with a sense of purpose instead of panic. This shift from a reactive mindset to a proactive one is the foundation of effective time management. It's about deciding what your day will look like instead of letting your day decide for you. So the next time you feel that wave of "I'm so behind" washing over you, take a deep breath and remember, you're the driver, not the passenger. This brings us directly to our second tip: plan it, don't wing it. I know what some of you might be thinking. Planning is so boring. It takes all the spontaneity out of life. But what if I told you that planning is actually the key to freedom? When you just wing it, you're constantly making decisions on the fly, which can be mentally exhausting and often leads to procrastination. You end up doing what feels easiest in the moment, not what's most important. Planning, on the other hand, sets you free from that decision fatigue. It gives you a roadmap. Whether you're a pen and paper person who loves a physical planner and colorful sticky notes, or you're more tech-savvy and prefer a calendar app on your phone, find a system that works for you. The tool itself doesn't matter as much as the habit of using it. Start by breaking down your big tasks. That huge history project that feels impossible, break it into smaller, manageable steps. Research on Monday, outline on Tuesday, write the first draft on Wednesday. Suddenly, it's not so intimidating. Schedule everything: your study blocks, your chores, but just as importantly, your breaks and your fun. Block out time to hang with friends, play video games, or just chill. When you plan your fun, you can enjoy it guilt-free because you know your work is already accounted for. Planning isn't about creating a rigid, boring life. It's about designing a life where you accomplish your goals and still have plenty of time for joy. Now that you have a plan, it's time for tip number 3, and this one is a game changer. Prioritize what matters. The reality is not all tasks are created equal. You could have a to-do list a mile long, but if you spend all your energy on the least important items, you'll end the day feeling busy, but not productive. You'll have checked off a bunch of small things, but that major assignment is still looming over you. This is where you need to become a ruthless prioritizer. Before you dive into a task, especially when you find yourself mindlessly scrolling through your phone, ask yourself one simple but powerful question. Is this helping me grow, or is it just a distraction? Be honest with yourself. Is watching another hour of random videos going to help you ace that math test? Probably not. The key is to identify your big rocks, the most important things in your life right now. These are usually related to your schoolwork, your health, your personal goals, and your meaningful relationships. These are your non-negotiables. Once you know what your big rocks are, you make sure they go into your schedule first. All the smaller, less important tasks, the pebbles and the sand, can fill in the gaps. It's about focusing your best energy on what matters most and learning to consciously let go of the distractions that drain you and pull you away from your goals. This leads us perfectly into our fourth tip, which can be tough, but is absolutely essential. Say no without guilt. As a teen, the pressure to be involved in everything can be intense. Your friends want to hang out. There's a school event, a club meeting, family obligations. The invitations and requests can feel endless. And because you don't want to disappoint anyone or experience FOMO, the fear of missing out, your default answer might be yes to everything. But here's the truth. Your time and energy are finite resources. You can't do it all, and trying to will only lead to burnout. Saying no isn't rude, it's responsible, it's a form of self-respect. Think of your time like treasure. You wouldn't just give away your most valuable possessions to anyone who asked, would you? So why do we give away our time so freely? When you have your priorities straight, saying no becomes easier. If a friend asks you to hang out the night before a big exam you've scheduled study time for, you can politely decline. You can say something like, I'd love to, but I have to study for my history final. How about we plan something for Friday? A true friend will understand and respect that you're choosing to focus on your goals. Protecting your time allows you to show up as your best self for the commitments you've already made. Remember, every time you say yes to one thing, you are implicitly saying no to something else. Make sure you're saying yes to the right things. Finally, we've arrived at our fifth and final tip, and it ties everything together. Balance is the goal. Sometimes when people hear time management, they picture a superhuman robot who works 24/7, never takes a break, and has no fun. That is absolutely not the goal. In fact, that's a recipe for burnout. Effective time management isn't just about cramming more work into your day. It's about creating a sustainable lifestyle that includes work, rest, and play. It's about achieving balance. You're not a machine. Your brain and body need time to recharge. That's why scheduling breaks, hobbies, and downtime is just as important as scheduling study sessions. After you finish a focused block of homework, reward yourself, listen to music, go for a walk, chat with a friend, or do something creative. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. A tired brain can't learn or focus effectively. Time management is the tool that allows you to be fully present in every part of your life. When you're working, you can be 100% focused because you know you've scheduled time for relaxation later. And when you're relaxing, you can do so without a cloud of guilt hanging over you because you know you've handled your responsibilities. When you manage your time well, you'll find that life feels lighter, stress decreases, and those big, ambitious dreams you have suddenly feel much, much closer. So there you have it. 5 powerful tips to take control of your time and transform your life. Let's do a quick recap. First, remember that you are in control of the clock. Second, plan your days to gain freedom. Don't just wing it. Third, prioritize what truly matters and focus your energy there. Fourth, learn to say no without feeling guilty to protect your time. And fifth, strive for balance, because time management is about creating a fulfilling life, not just a productive one. I challenge you to pick just one of these tips and start implementing it this week. See how it feels. Let me know in the comments which tip resonated with you the most, or if you have any of your own time management hacks to share. Your journey to mastering your time starts now. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a huge thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on more content designed to help you live your best life. Until next time, stay focused, stay balanced, and keep working towards your goals. You've got this.